Okay, this is CDS Studios again, and I am making a baby sweater. This is the right front, the back, and over here is the left front. I'm doing it like this because when I did it the first time, I kept losing track of my rows. So, what I'm going to show you today, I'm doing a cable stitch. Let's see if I still get up. Just a simple cable stitch. I'm not sure you can see that. Just a simple cable. And I'm doing it on the bond. Come on in so we can get close and personal so you can see what I'm doing. Let's back up a little bit so you can see. And that's back to where you get. Kind of hoping for you to see. Let's do this side. Okay. The way I'm going to do this, excuse my arm, I've made two tools. This is a 4x2 needle selector because at one point I need to push 4 needles forward and then 4 needles back, and I wanted to make it simple for myself. And I also needed to do my cables, and I wanted to make it simple, so I made a small transfer tool in sets of 4 with a 2 gap and a set of 4, and all this is are craft sticks with some from a glue gun and hairpins, not bobby pins, hairpins. Hairpins are a little more flexible and they got the rounded tip. Okay, and what I do, I'm going to open up, bring all my work forward. Now, I've already knitted my plain rows. I chose to do 4. Bring all my work, all my needles forward. Let's come back a little bit so you can see more, so you can see the whole thing. I open up all my latches. Then I lay my work across, kind of like when you're doing the indarja, which I have got a video excuse me, video on that. Now, in this case, I'm going to close all my latches. You want to make sure that when you close the latches, it catches the work in the latches. Excuse me. Okay. Now, what I do, I take a wooden dowel. I lay this in back of my bed because I'm going to manually knit this row. Now, my pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's to start my pattern. So, holding the thread a little bit, and I knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that's this part right here. Now when I go to knit my cable, what I'm going to do is knit it, but pull it all the way back to the dowel. Kind of hold it there Well, I do that for the next 4 stitches. Okay, now the next 2 I'm going to do straight knit. And then I start my 4 again. And then now the center I've chosen to do 3 regular knits. And I'm going to start my beginning of my cable again. 1, 2. Now what this finger's doing, I'm holding the yarn down so it doesn't pull back when I elongate the stitch. Then it's 1, 2, then the cable again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the outside border. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then I pull my work forward a little bit, pulling everything up. What that does, it gives me room to work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, sorry, wrong one. Where'd I put it? Take my transfer tool, and I'm going to maneuver the 4 points into the 4 stitches that I elongated. Supporting the back, I'm going to pull it forward. Using my transfer tool, I'm going to push the 8 needles forward to get, that gets the stitch behind the latch. Then I'm going to pull the 8 backwards. That takes the stitches off the latches. Okay, now I'm going to line up with these 2 and these 2. Bring the 2 needles for my cable and the 2 needles for the other cable. And I'm going to get these 2 stitches, put them on the needle, attempting to leave these on the transfer tool. Then I come over here and then I come on this side and do the same thing. Maneuver my transfer tool into my waiting needles. Push the 8 stitches forward enough to get the stitches past the latches, and then push the 8 needles back to take them off. So the needles falls off the needles, so the stitches fall off the needles onto my transfer tool. Bring out the 2 needles and bring out the next 2 needles. This is so I can get the cable, and I have to cross twist the stitches and bring it over. And then I take my dowel and I push my work back. Make sure all my cables have been twisted. Get my tools out of the way. Bring my carriage back over. And I'm going to knit 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the 5th row, I'll do that again. And that's it. Thank you for watching.